Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. This is Rahul Prajapati and I welcome you all for the morning market briefing. So let's start again the same way we do all, the analysis every day. So we'll start with SGX first, right? So you can see market is again showing a gap down of almost like 120 points, 130 points, right? If you see market is trading somewhere around 15,750. So yesterday we have seen that market shows a gap down. So it was a huge gap down yesterday, and then market actually came down to like almost like 15,700, right? And then market showed the recovery after that. So it closed in a positive sense. Okay, bit of on the higher side, but now the structure remains the weak again as we have discussed the OI data and all those still witnessing the kind of a short side. So again a gap down. Now let's see and the open interest data for futures. So continuous last 4 days you can see the short are there, and if you can see the levels are again on the higher side, right? So OI is actually increasing every day, but not in a great quantum, but still there is an increment in the OI, right? Now if you go to the open interest in option chain for the current expiry, so simply you can see that you know the 15,500 might give you a support, and 15,800 could be working as the immediate support, right? And then 15,500 is the support, the second support, right? On the higher side, 16,000 is the resistance, and 16,300 could be the next resistance, right? So these are the two levels on the higher side, two levels on the lower side. If you see the technical chart again, so there's a gap. So probably if the gap will get filled right somewhere at these levels, again the structure looks weak. So if market comes up again, we'll be selling the market, right? Now let's go and check the Bank Nifty also. Yesterday we have discussed in Bank Nifty that this was a weak structure, and we have discussed that market can come to like 32,000 level, so 33,000 level. So it traded below 33,000, just below that, right? It closed somewhere there only. Now any rise again on the Bank Nifty also we can go and create a short position. So it's completely looking short as of now. So again you can see yesterday, day before yesterday we had a long unwinding, but again in the last session we have a short built up. So overall structure remains weak. So any rise on any rise we can go and create a short position. Uh, if we go and check the open interest here. So 33,500 is the resistance you can see as of now, immediate basis. On the downside, I'll go with 32,000 levels. So these are the two levels for Bank Nifty, right? Now let's see the gainers and losers. Okay. So on contrary move, ONGC went up by like 12% yesterday. Zeal almost more than 6%. Hindalco again, the Hindalco seems to be positive. Okay, so again 6% more. On the downside, JK Cement lost almost 10%. Godrej CP, consumer products, almost 8%. Idea. So these are the top losers yesterday. Contribution, if you can see, the most contribution on the banking side. So private banks are showing a negative sense, and then you can see PSU banks are showing a bit of negative side. So banking stocks totally turning weak as of now. Metal and IT bit off on the positive side, but still the market structure looks weak as of now. NBFC is also showing a negative side. Go to the built-up sector. So metal showing a bit of a positive side, and then rest if we see PSU banks, huge short built-up, capital goods and oil. So these and Bank Nifty stocks are there. So these are 3 and 4 sectors that looks weak. Okay. Now let's come to the stock. So the first stock is Kotak Bank. So as banking stock looks weak, so we'll be going in them only. So you see the Kotak Bank. So it was a consolidation here, and this was the support, right? So if you see the consolidation breakdown we have yesterday, so if the stock rises to any of the like level on the higher side to 1750 or probably, so that is again a good level to short this stock, or the stock breaks 1700 level again, so we can go and create a short position. So if you see, that is completely the so mostly on the short side we have in this stock, and from past few days again it's showing a short. So now it is a breakdown, so we can again go and create a short position. Now just see the levels where we can see. So 1700 put option showing unwinding. So already the writers have starting unwinding their position. On the higher side we have 1800 as a resistance. So if the stock breaks this, it can simply fall to 1600 and 1580 levels. So these are the two levels that we can expect on the downside. Okay. Second stock is SBI. So if we check the weekly chart on a higher time frame, we can see that there is a kind of a double top pattern happening in this, and stock is actually giving a breakdown in this, right? So, and it's a good uptrend. After that, it's showing a double top pattern. So probably weakness likely to come in this particular stock again. So we can expect at least like on conservative side, if we expect, so we can easily expect see that 400 levels coming up in this stock. This is a good support here, so we can at least anticipate this level. So any rise in this stock could be a selling opportunity, or let me just see this once. So if we see not a really good position from the Y, because it's not a clear sign, but last few days it's showing a kind of a short position, and Y is also increasing, so that's good sign. But if you see the levels there, so what are the levels where we can take the position? So on the immediate basis, 440 is the put option as of now. So not a huge addition on the put side. So stocks easily look weak on the on downside. Stock rises to like 450 again. That is a good selling opportunity. Highest call option is at 500. So that's a very far level as of now. So stock looks again weak. So we can go and create a short position in this. So Kotak Mahindra Bank and SBI both are looking weak. Okay. And if we go and check the ban list, so no stock in a ban list, right? So let me just summarize it. So for Nifty, we can say 16,000 to 16,300 are the level. 15,800 is immediate support. Market may open below this. So 15,500 will be working as a good support in this. So 32,000 is a good support for Bank Nifty as of now. 33,500 is a resistance. Long Milta, we are seeing some in some of the metal stocks specifically. PSU banks, capital goods and oil stocks are look weak. Kotak Mahindra Bank below 1700, we can go and create a short position. 1800 is the resistance. SBI below 440, we can go and create a position. 450 is the resistance. Any rise towards 450, again a good selling opportunity, right? And no stock in a ban list as of now. So that's all from my side, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much.